Hey guys, I just wanted to make this quick video to touch base with you about what we have going on this week. Of course, you notice we are in the 8th week of the semester, so we are almost halfway there, and you guys have been doing a really good job at moving forward, progressing quite well through each of our units. So what we'll be doing this week is starting unit number 3, which your major project for unit 3 is to conduct or create an annotated bibliography. So your primary goal for this week is to read through all of the files and the resources, making sure that you have an adequate understanding of what it is that we'll be doing. But just to kind of give you a heads up, the remaining part of the semester will primarily focus on research. So I want to remind you or let you know that the topic that you choose to research during this 3rd unit, and you'll be building an annotated bibliography based on, is the same thing that you will be writing an argument-based research paper for later. So right now you're not going to write a paper. You are really just going to compile resources, summarize and evaluate those resources and source material that you'll use to build your argument. But I want you to be clear. I want you to know that what you choose to write about for this unit is or will also be used in the next unit. I say all that to say this. Make sure that you choose something that you care about. Okay? Make sure that you choose something that will sustain your interest between now and December. Make sure that what you choose to write about or research is something that has a significant amount of credible, reliable sources. I do want to go ahead and kind of let you know that there are some topics that I am automatically not going to approve, and those are things that are just overdone and things that I just don't want to read about anymore. There's so much going on in our world. I challenge you to choose things that matter to you in the world that you live in, right? We all have a common sense of community. There are things that we have in common. We are all, for example, college students, right? Or you guys are all college students. So there are some things that you have in common, but there are also some communities that you belong to that are not part of what we all belong to. Thinking about things like your socioeconomic status, your religious beliefs, your gender, your sexuality, your skin color, your ethnic group. So there's all kinds of subsets, right? Your hobbies, your interests, things that matter to you. So I want you to approach this assignment not with thinking about these generic, run-of-the-mill, do not Google research topics, okay? Because you're going to find things like abortion, marijuana, gay rights, and while those are all, or global warming, while those are all very important topics and aspects of our world, there's so much more that you can write about. So I want you to challenge yourself to think of a research topic that really matters to you and to the world that you live in, right? We all live in the same world, but our worlds are different. So think about that as you are exploring topics. So what I want you to do this week, go through, read the material, and then I want you to submit a topic proposal. Now, this topic proposal is just going to be a paragraph where you explain in general what it is that you're interested in investigating and why. There's no specific thing that you need to do for the overall unit project this week, but I really want you to spend the week reading things on the internet, right? Reading newspapers. Do people read newspapers? I don't know. But newspapers online, watching the news, or just simply thinking, what is it that you can compile resources about and then ultimately argue a position on? So let me know if you have any questions about any of that. If not, I will talk to you guys on the Got Questions forum. Speaking of, let me see. This whole time I've been out of focus. That happens every time. Pardon me. Whatever. So, speaking of the Got Questions Forum, this week I try to every Sunday morning kind of check for those last minute questions, but I didn't get a chance to this week, this past Sunday morning. So, try to, if you have a question, what I want to say is try to post it sooner rather than later. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to post your question at 11 o'clock on Sunday night outside of the fact that you just want the credit for having done it. But if you actually want me to answer the question, you want your classmates to chime in on your comment, then you should post that sooner. Now, I will go back and still answer the questions that I did not answer last week, so you can check those out. But just try to answer or ask questions earlier so that I can actually answer them. All right, guys, thanks for all that you are doing. Let me know if there's anything else that I can do to help you be even more successful in this class, and I will talk with y'all later.